Cup has certainly brought out the crowds today, and there were 34,000 at Villa Park for Aston Villa's match against Watford, and in the crowd was the England manager Bobby Robson. The teams had already met at Villa Park this season in the league, and Villa won 3-0, so Watford certainly had a score to settle today. The pictures come from Central Television. Let's join our commentator, Peter Brackley.
For the first ever FA Cup tie between the clubs, and this in a tingling atmosphere at Villa Park. Two men of widely contrasting experience have key roles to play. Watford's captain, Pat Rice, 5 times an FA Cup finalist with Arsenal. He has the task today of containing a revitalised Tony Morley. While with Peter Withers suspended, a place in Villa's attack goes to Mark Walters, 18 years old, and playing only his second FA Cup tie. And having preferred Walters to David Geddes up front, Tony Barton's other dilemma concerned his midfield. 4 contenders for 3 places, and Des Bremner is the man left out. But he is at least substitute today, having passed a late fitness test. So the midfield trio, Andy Blair, Dennis Mortimer and Gordon Cowans, whose consistency has earned him a place in England's squad for Wednesday's match against Wales. Watford's Luther Blissett and John Barnes are also in that party, and they were both in the Watford side that took quite a hammering here in the league last October. Villa totally outplayed them in winning 3-0. Steve Sims has recovered from a chest infection, so Watford feel their expected side, with Barnes again partnering Luther Blissett down the middle and Jan Lohmann operating wide on the left. And good to see this man back in action, Jerry Armstrong, acknowledged as Britain's outstanding player in the World Cup. He's Watford's substitute today, his first senior appearance since he broke an ankle 4 months ago. And the referee today is Colin Seel of Carlisle. Aston Villa then in the darker shirts to kick off. Those sides in good form at the moment. Villa having won their last 4 games, and Watford with only 1 defeat in the last 9. And Graham Taylor says too that they're a much improved side from the one that lost here in the league. Bolton the defender, all the way back to Steve Sherwood. And a free kick against Ken McNaught for the foul on Luther Blissett. Steve Sims, the big Watford central defender, is just outside the penalty area, making the run in now. There he is. Gibson heading it down. Blissett weaving his way through, hits the post. The strength of Luther Blissett carried him into what was almost a scoring position. He's so powerful, it's so hard to shake off the ball. And Luther Blissett finished that particular move by hitting the post. As Gibson trying to notch the ball away. Blissett battling for it. And off the post. The corner taken, and what a save by Nigel Spink. Lohmann's header, and Spink somehow pushed it over the bar. Well, Nigel Spink is certainly getting his place in this Villa side. How well he's played since taking over from Jimmy Rimmer. And that was a marvellous save. Corner taken by Barton, a dangerous one too, right on the near post. And the Villa goal kick. Villa survive. A good spell this for Watford. Taylor's header. McNaught. The pressure from Callaghan, and concedes the throw. It's Callaghan again. Looking to take on Gibson, who really instructed him. Barnes will take the kick, and Villa will be looking out for the number 5, Steve Sims. Barnes with the kick, Spink almost came for it, somehow it went wide. Nigel Spink may well have been in 2 minds then. Certainly are dangerous kicks floated in by these Watford players, this time from Barnes. Spink fumbling the ball, and it rolled wide. Barnes with the corner, away then by Gibson. Taylor in for Barnes again. Lovely control, can he finish? Can Blissett? Did it cross the line? Well, there are no protests or appeals from the Watford players. And the referee just waving play on, and somehow The ball failed to cross the line. But real drama then in the Aston Villa goalmouth. And Luther Bissett so unlucky. Bolton with Shaw. Now Walters. This is Morley. Looking to take on Pat Rice. He's away from him. And Shaw has done it. The pace and skill of Tony Morley has set it up. And Gary Shaw's finishing was perfect. Tony Barton was telling me beforehand that he was hoping that Morley would have opportunity to take on Pat Rice. And there it is. It set up the opening goal, and Shaw flicking it into the corner. Gary Shaw's 15th goal of the season, and Aston Villa in front. Villa 1, Watford 0. There's the Villa bench. Manager Tony Barton has just celebrated 1 year of management here at Aston Villa. He'll be pleased with the way it's going at the moment. Goal kick. This is Lohman. Beaten by Blair. Held back, but again the referee allowing the advantage, and sensibly so. He's handled the game well so far as Colin Seel. A chance here then for Tony Morley. Took a deflection. It's number 2. It came off Pat Rice. Tony Morley, I'm sure, will claim it. It certainly hit Pat Rice off the way and left Steve Sherwood stranded in the centre of the Watford goal. Williams knocking the ball wide. Tony Morley, whose confidence has certainly been revived in recent matches, and it covers off Rice, and Villa 2-0 up. 7 minutes to half-time. I wonder now if Villa have taken a firm grip on this tie. There's the goal scorer, Tony Morley, with his 6th goal of the season. The end of the first half, with Villa perhaps a little flattered by the 2-goal lead from goals by Gary Shaw and Tony Morley. These coming after Luther Bissett had on 2 or 3 occasions gone close for Watford, but a stirring cup tie so far, and Villa leading at half-time by 2 goals to 0. John Blans and Luther Bissett getting the second half underway, and Watford with a great deal to do now if they're to stay in the FA Cup. Tradition not really on their side. Their best performance was in 1970 when they got to the semi-finals. Villa, well, they've won more FA Cup ties than any other side. Sims with a header forward. Evans sensibly allowing it to run up for a goal kick. Certainly Aston Villa have sprung back to form in recent matches. They're very impressive in beating Wolves in the last round here at Villa Park. Header. Watford throw. Rostron was caught there by Andy Blair. They will have got a knock in the face. They're certainly calling for treatment. And Wilf Rostron is in some trouble there. You can see the blood on his face. Nosebleed either, it's higher up. He's taken some of the skin off just above his nose. Plenty of food for thought on the Villa bench too. But Wilf Rostron is able to continue, holding a swab over the wound on his face. And Lohman sprinting away for Watford. Rostron's made a run too. There's 6 or 7 players up in this attack. Well saved by Nigel Spink. Villa breaking quickly out of defence with Morley. There seem to be 2 players ready to tackle him. Gibson to Shaw, dragging the ball back beautifully. Now Cowans. Villa build something here. They can. Colin Gibson has got Villa's third. Well, it's not often that Gibson gets his name on the score sheet. It's his first goal of the season. And he'll be thrilled with that one. It was set up by the skill of Gary Shaw, dragging the ball away from his marker, spreading it wide to Gordon Cowans. And he picked his spot perfectly. Who should come in but defender Colin Gibson, the header beyond the reach of the goalkeeper. 12 minutes into the second half. Aston Villa now surely through for the next round. 3-0 they lead. And this is a fine performance. And what a goal for Colin Gibson. Williams with Lohman. And here comes the Watford substitution. On comes Jerry Armstrong. He's missed the last 19 matches. It's of course after being very much the star of Northern Ireland's World Cup campaign. Broke an ankle back in October. And Ian Lohman is the man coming off. So Armstrong for Lohman. Headed down and away by Evans, but only as far as Jacket. Now Callahan. Cutting inside, looking for the shot. What a marvellous effort then from Nigel Callahan. England under-21 international, showing there just why he's rated so highly. Cutting inside defenders, and not all that far away. Poor clearance by Nigel Spink, getting away with it. Now Mortimer, Verstick clear for Villa. Morley away to his right. Shaw and Waters both in the area. Morley taking on and drifting past Rostron. Waters just over the top. I think the linesman was flagging anyway. Waters heading over the Allan Evans caught in each other's way. Surely something on for Watford here. This is Callahan. Keeper got his body behind it and saved it again. Outstanding goalkeeping then by Nigel Spink. He really intends to hold on to this first team place. Taking over from Jimmy Rimmer. And how well he's done in the 12 matches that he's played. Rostron's long one forward. Now Blissett. Mortimer helping out. Rostron then to Callahan. Blair winning it back for Villa. A good match today, Andy Blair. Mortimer. Run again by Walters. Look how he turns Sims. The Villa corner. Prick through by Villa. The pace of the front men. And certainly this man, Mark Waters. Morley's corner again short. Waters. Evans at McNaught. Cowans. Sherwood got his hands and his body behind the shot. Really was thundered in by Cowans. Morley driving the ball across the area. Evans going in for it. Watford can't get it away. It falls for Cowans. And so Sherwood saves. Now Morley. Watford could be stretched here. Support quickly arriving. Morley through to Walters. Shaw's in there too. Hoofed away by Sims. Callaghan. Off goes Blissett. Good run here by Luther Blissett. And again fine goalkeeping. In goes Barnes and it's gone wide. Well, that was a clear-cut opening then for Luther Blissett. The goalkeeper did extremely well, sprinting out of his area to thwart the danger. Out of his 6-yard area. Coming off the body of Spink. Barnes hitting it wide. Shaw. Support from Williams. He must have been brought down there by Callaghan. Referee rather hesitating before he made the decision. Blair with the kick. Spotted Cowans making a fine run through. Cowans, this could be 4. Brilliant finish then by Gordon Cowans. What an intelligent ball through too by Andy Blair, who spotted Cowans making the run. And Cowans had timed his run to perfection and was able to finish too. With 4 minutes to go, Aston Villa have made it 4-0 now. And Gordon Cowans with his 11th goal of the season. So this is turning into quite a day then for Aston Villa. Still Watford coming forward. They certainly haven't given up. Even though the game is now well beyond them. Full marks to them for continuing to come forward. But Villa are breaking again. Walters. Goalie almost lost it. Mark Walters, who's done a good job in the absence of Peter With. Off McNaught. Callaghan, 4 Villa shirts around him. Blissett with the cross. In goes Armstrong. Headed out by Evans. And Taylor now to Rice. Still 5 Watford players in and around the penalty area. So the 45 minutes are up. We're now into time added on for stoppages. This is Shaw for Villa. Now Callaghan looking for the shot. And again, a brilliant save by Spink. He really has had an outstanding match today in goal for Aston Villa. Callaghan turning to give himself some room, some space for the shot, and Spink pushing it wide. A minute now into injury time. Callaghan's corner, played by Evans. Aimless cross this time by Nigel Callaghan. Bolton with the header. Mortimer down there for Cowans. Bolton quickly hitting the front net again. Rostron. Wide for Callaghan. Got round Williams. Couldn't beat Evans. And a penalty. Allan Evans protesting to the linesman. The referee, no hesitation at all. That was a penalty. So Nigel Spink has kept out everything so far that Watford have thrown at him. How will he fare here against a penalty from Blissett, who scored 3 times in the sport already this season? How will he manage this time? Blissett just composing himself. Well, Spink almost got it and looks furious with himself, but he didn't. He went the right way and somehow the ball seemed to go underneath him. So Luther Blissett has scored, a consolation for Watford. There's the kick again. He went underneath the diving body of Spink, who guessed the right way. 3 minutes into injury time, Watford have got one back. 4-1 to Aston Villa. And that was Luther Blissett's 17th goal of the season. Rostron. And the final whistle blows, and Aston Villa's hopes of adding the FA Cup to the league title and the European Cup in successive seasons are still very much alive. Colin Gibson there, who got the third Villa goal today, his first of the season. The game really going rather the same way as the league game here. Early chances for Watford, but then Villa breaking through and in style too. Shaw, Morley, Gibson and Cowans the scorers, with the late reply from Luther Bissett. But in the end, a comprehensive win for Aston Villa by 4 goals to 1.
Oh, what a terrific cup tie. Fast and aggressive football. And a score, I think, that in no way reflects Watford's part in it. As you saw, they hit the post twice before Villa had even scored. And then even at 3-0 down, they were still making some great chances. It was a marvellous game. And incidentally, you may be wondering about that black